I just want to, as we close out, I think a couple of things that echoed throughout our 2 days is that this work has to be people first, that it has to be heart work, it has to be relational, that we are interconnected. And so let's build together, right? Let's honor that elders have a voice, that they have agency in what this work looks like, and also that the roots of this work extend far beyond and past from the professionalization of the field. And so it's important to recognize that, to represent the diversity of older people and cultures that are part of what we call creative aging. Let's make the table bigger. Let's look around. Maybe we can come on gallery view for a minute, Galia. Who's here, but also who do we want to invite to the next party? It makes this work feel joyful and so much more possible knowing that we're doing it alongside each other. So thank you all for giving yourself the time to be together over these past 2 days. Really looking forward to our continued conversations and work together. I'm not going to throw up any slides right now because we're going to follow up with an email, but just quickly, we will be sharing out a participant directory. So you'll have an opportunity to connect with folks beyond this summit. We're going to find time also for an informal gathering. This is Lifetime Arts felt so privileged to be able to organize this year's event. But we're looking for next year's organizer. So if you're interested in hosting the summit, let us know. We also want to create a space for anyone who's interested to come together to talk about what resonated with you and what you might want to see come out of this community next. That's not for Lifetime Arts to decide, that's for all of us collectively to decide. So we'll, in our email follow-up to you, we'll send out a Zoom link for a community conversation around that. There'll be a survey link. So that survey is certainly to just get a sense of what resonated with you and how can we as co-organizers of this work use that feedback to continue to create more convenings like this and to meet the needs of older people. I want to briefly mention the Bearing Foundation was mentioned a few times during this summit. They were a major catalyst of the summit 3 years ago. They published a first edition of a really fantastic report called Around the World in 80 Creative Aging Projects. And they're going to do a second edition. They're inviting you all to share stories of work that were not represented in the first edition. The second edition will be coming out next year. And so in that follow-up email, which see, I'm just like enticing you to open that email, is going to be the email address of David Cutler, who you can reach out to if you have stories you want to share around about your own creative aging work or other projects that you're familiar with around the world. Lots of questions about, will we get the recordings? You will get the recordings. Give us a minute. We're going to edit them and offer them in sections. So we'll probably send that out to everyone who registered in July. If you have any questions about that, reach out. You'll also get all the resources in the chat and materials. So there's lots of ways to stay connected. Thank you all for doing the incredible work that you're doing. And honestly, it's just such a privilege to know that we're building this work in collaboration, and just incredible gratitude to all of you. Thanks again to all of our presenters, our facilitators, and our partners. Keep on keeping on. Thank you.
For more information about the 2023 International Creative Aging Summit and to download our Summit Resource Guide, please visit www.lifetimearts.org/ICAS-2023. And be sure to check out Lifetime Arts professional development resources and services linked in the description below.